fam. How's everybody doing out there? Starting this at 7:18. Maybe that's your date of birth, or maybe it's an important number for you, because there's a reason why Spirit had me started now. So tonight's message is from the stars, from the galactics. We've been feeling the dragons and the Lyrans a lot for the while. And then I noticed the light. Everywhere I've moved my tablet, it's here. So something about the lights coming in. 33, I keep seeing that. And so tonight's message is going to be from the dragons, the Lyrans, and the angels. They have some numbers. And interesting enough, 1s and 3s are very prominent tonight. And I said that because I saw 33 again. So I'm like, we got 1133, 33, 3, and 311. Like, there's a lot. So anyhow, we're going to jump into it. This message won't be for everyone, but it will be for those believers out there. The first thing I want to mention is we're going to start with dragons, because the dragons came out, and the first and the last card that they came out with was Alpha and Omega. Alpha, the masculine energy. Omega, the feminine energy. It was the first and the last card I say at 133. I know. And that was that, like, I got super energy from that. So we're going to jump into this, and then we got some confirmations. And so stick around, because it's going to get interesting, because there's lots of messages. There's some I'm going to be reading from the book, because there's some parts in here that Spirit, the dragons, and the galactics would like you to hear. So they're going to come in and help us as well. Got some messages here. There is music on the frequency on the TV with a golden key. The frequency is 888, and it opens all the doors at 222. I say that. Okay. So anyhow, you can't make that shit up. So the Alpha Dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Tonight's message, from what I've gathered and felt, is all about the keys of creation, the keys of life, keys of knowledge, and creativity. Creativity is huge in this message. So destroy the old, visualize your dream, and help to manifest a new world, 256. So see the colors of the rainbow instead of in black and white. So starting with the Alpha Dragon, okay? These incredible, and this is the 7th dimension, the Alpha and the Omega are 7th dimension dragons. So these incredible galactic dragons carry Archangel Metatron's highest light. So maybe you have connections to the angels. Maybe you feel Metatron's energy a lot. They're always around us. We say it 333. They help to create the universe that we live in and continue to breathe the yang energy of manifestation into our world. Because they have the power of physical manifestation, they work with our thoughts when we, or the collective mind of humanity, are ready to bring something into creation. So something that you're doing right now, that's why this is coming out. Because there's been a swirl of creation amongst the collective that everybody's starting to just get all excited and fiery. I felt so much today. I thought it was anxiety, but it wasn't. It's excitement. You might misinterpret anxiety for excitement, because maybe you're too used to having anxiety. So something about that. These are enormous and powerful dragons. They only work for the highest good. As they can build, they can also destroy. They are entering our world now at the end of the old era and the start of the new, to facilitate the destruction of that which no longer serves our planet and the construction of a new world at a much higher frequency. You can also ask these dragons to support you in constructing our new fifth dimensional world. As you hold the vision of the new golden age, they can take your pictures and breathe life into them. This is a card of raw power and creation, so ensure your intentions are pure. So imagine someone congratulating you, and that feeling of getting that new job, having that baby that you want, having that contract, that deal, that person, that house, that car, or feeling completely healthy, no longer being sick or no longer having cancer, and imagining the doctor's surprise on his face that you walk in there and there's nothing wrong with you. So you got to believe, Care Bearers, you got to imagine it, you got to feel it. It's got to be true. Fight for change. Okay? So the Alpha Dragon, masculine. Remember, we are both masculine and feminine. That is not male or female. That is an energy, okay? We're speaking spiritually, not human, okay? So the next card that came out, so here's the Alpha Dragon. And what I got from this is maybe you are a scribe, or you're supposed to be a scribe, or you're writing, but you're definitely getting more third eye activations, and something happened after that last total eclipse, the lunar eclipse that we had that was also at the full moon. Something about that, because I keep seeing the lunar eclipse and that looks like a moon over the sun here. So something that happened after that last celestial event that we had with the angels and the higher ups, major activations. So something about that. And then the next one that came out was maybe you use roses, maybe you use incense, but the rose pink dragon came out. Maybe you're part of the sisterhood of the rose. Thank you. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart, which 717, 718, you're getting heart chakra activations. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And diamonds keep coming out too for diamonds in the rough, because you're under pressure at times to make you brighter. Plus you're getting diamond upgrades in your DNA. Lots of flowers. Maybe you're seeing lots of roses. Maybe you got pink hair. I love this card. So you're getting heart chakra upgrades, rose pink dragon, sisterhood of the rose. I keep hearing sisterhood of the rose. So Holy Trinity energy as well. You could have tattoos. You could collect feathers. I do see that. Thank you. They said you could collect feathers. I see feathers on there. See it right here. So feathers, roses, tattoos. That's funny. Spirals. Yeah. Okay. And then the next one. So rose is the vibration of pure and beautiful, warm-hearted love. And these seventh dimensional dragons radiate this higher love. Our heart center has 33 facets. There's that number again, 33 again. So something about the number 3, and 3 is all about creativity, communication, mind, body, spirit, Holy Trinity, ascending masters. So our heart center has 33 facets, which range from the green of conditional love through pink to pure white. When we are ready to open the pure white transcendent petals in the center of our glowing heart, the rose pink dragons help us to connect our heart with Venus, the cosmic heart, where we tune into cosmic love and oneness. These beautiful dragons are attracted to us as soon as our heart is ready. We may feel our heart center becomes warm when they are near us. People will then respond to the rose pink that is starting to shine in our energy fields. So maybe you're being, thank you, I've seen kids smiling at you. So maybe you have connection with the kiddos. Maybe when you walk into a room, everybody looks at you like the kiddos and the animals. Maybe you're drawn to that kind of stuff, or they're drawn to you. That's what I'm seeing in my head, that they just light up when they see you. Or maybe they just don't know what to think, so they're just like the ooh and an ahhing to know when I say that. That's funny. So yeah. And then we have the silver lunar dragon. We have two divine feminine activation cards here. So we got a masculine heart activation and two divine feminine activations. So you're being activated both levels on the inside. The dragons are doing activations, the Lyrans are doing activations tonight. Maybe you've also been feeling it in the ethers lately. I've been feeling a lot of it. So Beiju and divine feminine light come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. So I see another full moon on here again. Something about that last full moon, or maybe it's the next full moon as well coming up. Okay, and I see a lot of spirals and smoke on here. Something to do with smoke. Okay, getting causal chakra upgrades. It's a beautiful card. Reminds me of, I'm hearing a bad moon rising, but it's not a bad moon. Everything's all perception. And then the Omega Dragon, they do want me to read. So let me find it. The moon's a portal for a divine feminine light pours onto Earth. All these are seventh dimension drag, so 7, 7, 7, 7. Something about, so there's 4 sevens, so we got 7, 7, 7. These are all seventh dimension dragons that were pulled out of all of them. They are all seventh dimension. So something about that as well. And that sevens are all, thank you Spirit, are all about determination, luck, and willpower. Something, and willpower has been coming through our messages. Where there's a will, there's a way, Spirit says, period. If you want it, then you will find a way. If they want you, they will find a way. The way we look at things, everything you want and desire wants and desires you even more. That's why you want and desire it. 12/25, I say this, Christmas. If you want and desire it, it's because you're meant to have it. 1, 2, 3, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So something about that determination. You just gotta believe. You gotta be determined. Where there's a will, there's a way. Something about that. So anyhow. And then for the last card, the Omega Dragon. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Remember, that is, you got to accept both sides of yourself, the feminine and the masculine. We are both. We are neither. We are spirit in a human existence. I'm not speaking of your human body that you were born into. I was born into a female body, but I am masculine and feminine. I have accepted both inside myself because I can't be what I need to be unless I'm both. Okay? I lit those flames. So, intention, hold your vision and birth the higher consciousness. Okay? So, this one says, this is ninth dimension. So 7779. I was wrong. Oh, I misspoke. So, ninth dimensional Omega Dragons carry the divine feminine vibrations of Shekinah, the universal energy that created our world. Shekinah is the feminine counterpart of Archangel Metatron's higher light and represents pure creative vision. These powerful beings are assisting the birth of higher consciousness on Earth. Collectively, they hold the vision for the new golden age, and this will enable us to achieve the intention set by Lady Gaia for the evolution of the planet. These beautiful silver white dragons will also help us hold a personal vision for the highest good. Every wish starts with a thought that is translated into a picture. Again, something about imagination and them activating the pictures for you. because it's not yours to figure out the how, it's yours to imagine and act. They are going to do the how. So they are activating the pictures for you. Your job is to imagine dragons. Oh, yes, I heard that. Every wish starts with a thought that is translated into a picture. These dragons can see into our mind and will hold our vision with us. Okay? So something about that. And I want to tell you something that I misspoke. We had 9779 on the dragons. While I was reading this, Spirit was talking to me. I misspoke. So 9779 mirror. So we had 2 9s and 2 7s. Maybe you were born in 99, maybe you were born in 77, maybe you were born in 79, maybe you were born in 97. That's how that goes. So 77 and 99, and that is funny because 77 was an angel number that came out. That's why they were downloading it while I was reading, which is how that sometimes goes. So whenever I misspeak, they help correct me, and which is what I've asked them to do. So anyhow, something about that, 79, 97. Anyhow, I love that. I'm going to come back because we are going to do angel numbers and Lyrans, but I'm going to pause it so I can do it in different sections so it won't be so long. So give me a minute.